Domo! Penkuro desu!
Yay!
Hello.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Penlight Chronicles. We're just three friends who want to share our love for starter idols with you. Hello everyone, I'm Michael.
I'm Zoe.
And I'm Hoshi.
And today we're going to be talking about more groups that we enjoy. And given last time the hints were do we want to try giving hints again?
I feel like
I think we can be more explicit in who we're talking about.
okay.
Right?
I would like to think so, yeah.
Okay. So who are we talking about today?
Should we just straight up and say it instead, or do you still want to go through?
Well, I have a hint, potentially.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, you go then.
The hint I would like to give is there are 3 frontmen and 4 backmen.
I've never heard of them described as backmen.
That's pretty blatant.
I mean, I don't know how
Backmen?
else to say it. Ushiro no yonin? I don't know. Mae no sannin? That's how they call it.
True.
That's true. I guess I never thought about it in English.
Yeah.
No, me neither.
But yes, that is true. 3 in the front, 4 in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I don't think there could be a better clue than that,
And
honestly.
it has something to do with appendages.
That sounds much worse. That sounds terrible. That does not sound He said not to be unhinged this episode.
That's not unhinged, it's true!
I mean, it is true. It is true. It is very true. And, like, supposedly their name came into creation over a story or some lore that
Really?
I can't really remember now, but that's how their name came to be.
I thought it was their initials.
Yeah.
Well, it conveniently was their initials, but there's some, like, backstory about it. When we get into them, I
Okay.
can see if I can pull that story up.
Okay.
I need to know.
I am unfamiliar with this additional lore.
Oh, there is additional lore.
Well, I don't know, this... Yeah, the name lore.
So for those of you who know, you know, and we're very proud of you. And for those of you who are new to Stardo and joining us here, today we're going to be talking about Kis-My-Ft2!
Yay!
So, again, for those of you who don't know, just a quick overview of the group. So they debuted in August 2011, and that means they're 13 years going into 14 years come August. Can you believe? I can't believe.
I know.
They're teenagers.
I know, right? Well, if you put it that way. If you put it that way.
The group is.
Yeah. The group. Not the actual members.
The group is named after each member's initials, but apparently there's an anecdote that, according to Wikipedia, the tap dancer Gregory Hines kissed the shoe of the esteemed Sammy Davis Jr., and the man who named them was very enamored by this story, and that's how it came to be.
Oh. I had no idea.
Yes.
I prefer it just to think about it as their initials.
That's we'll get into this a little bit, but that's actually kind of how I knew their existence, was because I thought the story was super strange.
You knew about this story first?
That's crazy.
Yeah, but we'll talk about it later.
Oh, wow.
So the members are made up of Kitayama Hiromitsu, who has left the group as of 2023. And then Senga Kento, Miyata Toshiya, Yoko Wataru, Fujigaya Taisuke, Tamamori Yuta, and Nitaiko Takashi.
The 2 comes from Nika. For the knee.
Yes. For the knee. In total, they've had 11 albums, 32 singles, 14 concerts. They have, in a way, they have 3 YouTube channels. They've got their Kis-My-Ft2, and then Miyata and Tamamori have Hokago Gaming Life. And then Nika has Nika channel.
Yes.
And then their specialty are, of course, roller skates.
That was their selling point.
Yes, very special.
So that's a brief overview of the group, and there you have it, pretty much. So we're going to move on to why we love them and why this episode is dedicated to them.
Shall I go first? I have had a long journey with Kis-My. I heard about them since they announced their debut, which I'm pretty sure was like the day of or the day before the like huge Japan earthquake. I remember that vividly. It sucks for them. I'm pretty sure they had to delay their debut because of that.
Oh my.
Yeah. So they've been fighting an uphill battle since pre-debut. But I was there when they debuted. I heard about them somehow. I don't know. You know, watched all of their stuff on certain streaming sites. And essentially, because of their shows and, you know, watching their PVs and the making of their PVs specifically has made me love every member and how they interact with each other. And I guess we'll talk about the split later?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I knew about them since the beginning. I took a break during college. Came back around 2021 when they released Love Bias. And boy, oh boy.
So good.
Love Bias caught everybody. Yeah, and it's just been a slow descent into madness since then.
You dragged all of us down with you.
Yeah, and I'm proud of that, and you're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I would say I was baited. I found them all at the same time. But my favorite was Kitayama. Why exactly? I don't really know. I just saw his face and my brain just stopped working. But, you know.
So charai.
I didn't know.
So
okay, I
charai.
didn't know. My teenage brain could not understand charai. I just saw him as a hardworking, kind of dorky guy because he is very lame on Busaiku. And I like that. He's charai, but he is lame. You cannot disagree. That's why he has a very low score. And then my second favorite, who has now graduated to my top favorite, is Miyata. He's just really sweet and dorky and also very lame. And he is an otaku, which I am also an otaku. So, obviously, I love him.
Match made in heaven.
No, quite truly.
Very nice.
Yeah. Anyways.
That's your backstory.
Yes.
So you've known them for like 14 years.
Yeah. I was in the trenches. I was listening to their music. I swear there was a period when I was in uni and I wasn't keeping up with anything. I would listen to their songs on repeat when I would go to sleep.
Oh.
It was I Know Beat and My Resistance specifically.
To go to sleep?
Those?
I don't know why.
Songs are what you go to sleep
I mean,
to?
My Resistance is like a slower song, but I Know Beat, specifically the dance version, I just love it so much and I can listen to it all the time.
Dance version?
Yeah.
You're going to bed?
I mean, I would play
Dance version?
I listen to music. Well, I used to listen to music to go to sleep every day, like, and I would pick a random song. But those two happened a lot. I just liked them a lot. I mean, eventually it turned into like white noise, so I wasn't like keeping up, you know.
Oh.
But I
Okay.
like those songs a lot.
They are good songs. They are good songs.
That's fair. They are good songs, yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
laughing at how they're your first choice for going to bed. Music.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I listened to their other songs, of course, but those are the two that I specifically remember. I was obsessed with I Know Beat.
I'm worried your third song is Firebeat at this point.
No.
Oh my god, can you imagine? It's like, what a
No.
lullaby.
Sleeping to that?
That'd be insane.
How?
No.
How?
No.
Yeah, except you're thinking about it.
I'm like, could I listen to it? No. I feel like I would probably listen to Inori more, because I love Inori.
No, that's fair.
And it's a slower song.
That's fair. Yeah.
See,
Zoe, you want to
Sure.
weigh in?
well, I don't have as long of a history as Hoshi does, but I think I knew about them peripherally, but I didn't really have any interest in them until the infamous Johnny's Fest. Yeah. Because, yeah, Hoshi, like, we would watch Busaiku together, and, like, yes, they were very entertaining, but they didn't, like, sink their claws in yet. So,
Yes.
Oh.
it wasn't until Johnny's Fest where I was like, oh, wow, actually, okay, I get it. And,
That
yes,
12-hour stream wasn't enough?
they they sang Love Bias, and I was like, yes,
Yeah.
I'm into this.
Yeah.
And
Love Bias, amazing.
yeah, so that was like the beginning and into a very, very deep hole, or as they call it, a swamp. So yeah, I think it was a slow burn because, like, obviously, like, you showed us Busaiku and you showed us like their music videos and stuff, but I think the fact that Snowman also backdanced for them, that was also like a way.
Yeah.
And they covered a lot of
yeah.
Kis-My
Yeah,
music
yeah,
in
yeah.
Shokura.
Yeah,
So
they did, yeah.
that's like another
Yeah,
way of like
yeah.
getting to know the other groups too. It's like through other groups that you already
Yeah.
like. And then
Exactly.
yeah, it was just once you're in the agency you like one group, it's kind of hard not to like other groups too.
It really is.
It's a chain
It
reaction.
really is. You buy one, get them all. And that's what Johnny's Fest
Yeah.
did to us.
In a way, it's a great deal, but the claws are in too deep.
So yeah, it was after Johnny Says, I was like, oh my god, okay, yes, into it. And then Kis-My-Ft2, when they released their YouTube channel, that was like another
Yeah.
hook, line, and sinker. Because they're just like, they're so chill, and they're just like, enjoy their company.
They really
do stupid
are.
things together. And they're just like, you can genuinely tell that they're all like nice people. So I think that's also something that I like about the group. And I don't even know how this happened, but Kis-My is now like in my top 5.
Yay!
Yeah. Yeah.
From like 0 to top 5. And I just joined their fan club.
I'm waiting for Valentine's
Yes,
Day.
I did it. Cute.
I'm waiting until February so I can sync it up with my other payments. Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah.
I'm in deep now, and I need them to release their next album. I'm ready.
I'm ready for the DVD.
Oh, and I don't think I mentioned who my favorite is. I think Busaiku is actually where I chose my favorite member, and it's Senga, because he is an absolute psychopath on the show, and it's so entertaining. He's so unhinged, and he just does the weirdest psychotic things, and I was like, yes, this is my boy. He's my favorite. And also, he's very cute, and he's a very good singer and dancer, very talented all around, but it was his psychoticness that got me. Yeah.
That's what got you, huh?
Yeah. Psycho Senga. My little favorite Psycho. And then, Miyachi's my second. And then Gaia's my third.
Gaia.
At this point, I'm just like,
How did that happen?
I openly admit it. Gaia's my third favorite.
Oh no, we're admitting it now, huh?
Yes. I don't know, he's just a very, very... Like, he looks like he should be cooler. Like, he looks like he should be cool, but he is not actually cool.
Yeah.
He's just a
No.
old man. He's like an uncle.
No.
Yes.
And it's just so endearing. He's so cute.
I get lame older brother from him.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Michael's like, no.
So yeah, that's...
She's like, no, wrong.
That's not it for her.
Of course not.
It's your turn now.
Excuse me. So, again, there were periphery. You flip through magazines, you see them all, and I was just like, oh, weird name. And then I learned about the lore at some point, either right after they debuted or right before they debuted, around that time, and I was like, why would you... That is not a good decision. And I was just like, members' initials. They just came up with members' initials and they just formed a weird phrase. I'm just going to go with that and leave it alone. But yes, I've always known the lore existed. I just don't remember who kissed whose foot. Anyway. But it was also during the time where I was kind of falling off the bandwagon for a little bit because life got busy and I could only keep up with Arashi. I rediscovered them because, well, probably because Hoshi. I have their best of album randomly out of nowhere and I didn't really pay too much attention to it. And I was like, it's good, but not grabbing for me. And that's because, actually, I don't know why, but pretty much that. And then I hopped onto Hokago Gaming Life. And I was really excited that their existence, they had an existence, which is weird because I was neither a Kis-My fan nor a Heisei Jump fan. So that was kind of strange. And then Hokago Gaming Life hooked me.
Wow.
And then Johnny's Fest further. This is not the first time something completely unrelated to me has hooked me onto something, as you guys know. And I'm not a gamer, but I was just like, I must support all of these boys. So if they have a gaming channel, I'm going to support it, even though I couldn't care less about the games they play.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, so that's kind of how the Kis-My journey, then of course, Hoshi and her endless Busaiku streams also caught me. And then so we started, I use the word commiserate, but I know we don't actually mean it, but I don't know what else to use. So that's kind of how it is. And now FC is coming soon. I apparently buy things with them and they are in my top 5.
They started in my top 2.
Yeah,
Were you counting?
My favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Before I left, they were my second favorite.
Oh.
I love them. I kept up with them.
So it's Arashi and Kis-My.
Yes. I feel like I'm coming back home to them.
Aww.
It's very welcoming. So yeah, Hokago Gaming Life gave me Miyata and Tamamori. And I guess my ranking, where my favorite would be Tamamori, and then it would be Gaia. For different reasons. But I really enjoyed this really introverted and kind of like vicious person that you get.
No, he is.
He's a little vicious. If you've watched the latest, not latest, but like he's vicious on Gaming Channel, he's pretty vicious. And then Kis-My-Ft2 has me hooked. If I don't have the mental capacity to watch anything, just put them on. And I love their editor. They literally caption every single thing they say, so I can practice reading and listening at the same time.
It's very, very helpful.
Must be nice.
It's extremely helpful.
I just have to listen because I can't read any kanji. Well, any of the ones they use.
Well, that's practice. That's when you start recognizing them.
It's a listening practice for me. Because I am a slow reader.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Zoe and I are both relatively new fans. And so whatever kind of impressions we get is cultivated pretty recently. So if you have to ask us, what is it that we love about them, and like favorite song or concerts or single or whatever, it's probably not going to be as in-depth and thoughtful, I feel like, as maybe Hoshi might have, but they are extremely endearing.
Extremely.
They're a different kind of endearing than Arashi. Like, I never thought I'd find entertainment in watching people grow rice.
Yeah. It's not something you expect to be watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
But somehow they've made it interesting. Like, I'm very invested in their rice.
I want some of that rice.
Did they eat that rice for New Year's?
They did. It was very sweet.
It was that rice?
It was that rice, yes. Except
Oh.
somehow they messed it up because the power went out halfway between the cooking. So it wasn't the best quality, I guess. Yeah. I hope they get to try it when it's like properly cooked and not interrupted halfway.
Yeah.
So they can get the full effect.
I can't remember how many bags of rice they ended up
I
with.
can't remember either. But it seemed like it was a fair amount, but not enough for like
I think so,
commercial,
too.
obviously.
No, but there was something like they gave it to like their parents too, right?
Aw.
Or something.
Mm.
Feel like I heard that, but I might be wrong. But yeah, I've never once thought I'd find rice growing interesting. But they have somehow made rice growing interesting. Very invested. I hope they bring this segment back to their YouTube.
I think they said they want to.
I assume when it's warmer.
I think so too. And they were talking about like all these other things that they could try with growing the rice, and I was like, I didn't realize there was so much to do with rice growing.
The things we learn about our own interests.
Is it an interest
I'm
or
apparently
is it them?
interested in rice.
I feel like it's them.
Yeah, that's true. But actually, I would love to try it too. Like, I would love to try and start from finish. It looks
Try
fun.
growing rice?
Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah, I want to try.
Yeah, they make it look very fun.
Like, I'm down.
I would be down too.
Okay, I don't know if I've seen it. So maybe that's why I'm
What
not.
the hell?
Seen it?
I'm very behind on
Oi.
YouTube, okay?
You should watch it.
Oi,
I know.
you should.
I know.
It's the only YouTube that I've been able to keep up with.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I want to pay attention, and that requires brain activity. And I don't always have the mental capacity to translate, and I don't want to just stare at them.
I mean, I guess that's fair, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So what would be your favorite song?
Ah.
Slash concert slash single.
I have so many songs that I love. I'm particularly...
Oh yeah, you already talked about I Know B.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm particularly attached to the songs from their first 5 years because that's where, I was the most attentive to them. Inori, as I said. What's it called? Ume Girl. Love that one. For newer songs, I like If. I think it's what it's called. It's like really sweet. Like the opening line, I think is Tama, and he's like, like no matter the you that you are, I'll always love you because I chose you, or something like that. Aww. And I'm like, oh.
Aww.
And then there's Daisuki desu, which is just like, if you said that there are flying pigs, I'd believe you because I love you, or something like that.
Oh, good.
And then,
oh, good.
That's so
and
cute.
then also, Kimi wa daisuki da, I think, which has a PV that made me cry.
Oh, it's a
Oh
good
no.
It's a great song, but like I watched it and I was like, this is a whole drama happening, and I can't deal with these emotions. I'm
Was
not
it?
okay.
I can't remember now.
You watched it, and you were also like, "This is so
I
emo."
remember.
It's like they were growing up, and they had like this girl.
Oh, that one!
Like-
oh, it's super cute. Zoe, you need to watch it.
it's so precious.
Super cute. It's a little bit like Stones' Nato.
Oh, okay.
I want that brown screamer for us. That's for us.
Oh.
Let me self-insert.
Okay, I'll need to watch it someday.
Also, another thing that I want to say is that Kis-My, for some reason, in the first, 5 years, had a lot of gum-related PVs. Like,
Yes.
like it could be a gum commercial. There's at least 3. It's she, her.
I only know she, her.
Oh god, where is it?
But
Kis-My,
she, her was
Kis-My.
actually like...
Yeah, I think that one was an actual commercial. They have 3.
Oh.
Yeah. And then there was another song that I am not remembering right now. But they have so many gum inserts. They're just eating a piece of gum. And it's like, why? Why is this in a PV? Why is this not its own thing?
I don't know.
Like, why are they fighting a grown man with bad breath? Like he's a monster. What do you mean?
Come on, this is This is peak.
I mean,
Peak
yeah.
2000s.
It really
But
was.
Mid
it's
2000s.
overwhelming.
It really was. That MV.
Like, I'll accept that one.
Just she, her.
It's entertainment.
Yeah, I'll accept she, her, because that was the first one. And also, when you go her, it's, you know, you get breath. So, like, fine. But you don't get breath from Kis-My-Ft2, you know?
But you're kissing, I guess.
I mean,
Yeah, you need
but
better
kissing is
breath
their
for
whole,
that.
that's their whole theme. They're Kis-My.
So many of their songs are just puns on the word kiss.
I know.
Yeah.
So many.
It's great. It's great. I love it.
Another song I am extremely attached to is Snow Dome. It's so soft.
Ooh.
And what's it called? In the second chorus, they have a line that's like, "Oh, you taught me the names of the winter constellations, but I wasn't listening because I was looking at you." I'm like,
Oh, shut
goodness.
up!
I'm gonna cry. I cry. And also, I'm looking at my notes. Also, in Inori, there's like, "Oh, there is no future that starts without you." Why would they do this to me? Also,
Oh my
I love the
God.
PV. I don't know why, but it makes me swoon. They all look so good.
Oh, that's the one with the couches, right?
Yeah. Kita,
Okay, I have not seen this. I need to watch.
it's great. Tama looks great in his like silk black shirt.
Say less.
Okay. Another great one. Tonight / Explode. Oh. That's a
Ooh.
two-parter that lives in my brain rent-free. That's ever since, can I say this? Ever since Tonight is when they all got hot. Just all of them. Like, they were already good before, and then between, I don't know, around AAO is when they started getting hot, and then by Tonight, it was over. They were all hot. All hot the entire time.
Game over.
The entire
Entire time.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, a couple of the members, like, oh, their hair would be weird, or like they're like coloring, their skin coloring, or like contouring or something. Contouring?
Skin coloring.
I don't know makeup.
Oh.
It would be weird. But after Tonight, everybody looks good in every single PV. And
All right.
it kills me.
Mm.
And that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Make-san.
I do have to, this is my personal opinion on this, but I do have to say that Kis-My in their 20s did not work for me. But the second they all hit their 30s, it was like, oh, hello, yes.
See, I want to be clear. I always thought they were hot. But they just got hotter. That's it.
They aged
They
like fine
aged
wine.
so well.
They aged very well.
And now
yeah.
older me can appreciate a hot older man. Or a group of them.
Fair. Fair.
But yeah.
Like, I don't know what they put in that water, but wow.
Maturity.
Yeah, actually.
Well, maturity.
Just. But then, like, sometimes, like, Gaia looks like he's, like, aged. Like, oh no, he's, like, reversed in age. Like, 10 years younger. And I'm like, how? How?
Yeah, recently especially. Why are you looking like you're 28, sir?
When he has his bangs.
His haircut makes it.
Yeah, like, his
It
bangs
is-
are down all of a sudden.
The hair.
It's the
I
hair,
was like,
yeah.
The hair makes a big difference.
It does. It made a huge difference. And I was like, oh my god. Who are you?
Right?
Oh, Gaia.
It was crazy. I don't think I had a good impression of Gaia in the
I did not.
beginning. Because I thought he was just, like, cool and aloof and just, like, kind of, like, standoffish. But
Okay.
he isn't like
can see
that.
that, yeah.
That's not what he's like.
Yeah,
Well, now he isn't like that.
was kind of like that. Because I always got the vibe from him that he was just doing too much. Like, I don't know.
He was too
Yeah,
extra.
but like he thought so highly of himself is the vibe that I got, especially from Busaiku.
I
like-
see.
I don't know. He always expected him to be number one, which, you know, understandable.
Well,
But his vibe, I wasn't a fan of. But he has really chilled out and like become very humble as he has gotten older. And I read somewhere that even he has like, yeah, I was trying way too hard back then, and now I'm a normal person.
Oh.
Like, yes, thank you, Guy. And now I like you a lot more.
With age comes wisdom.
Yes. So now I'm allowed to say that I like him.
You're allowed.
Yeah, because before I'd be like, I mean,
Who was
I like
not
him.
allowing you?
Me. well, him. He's not making me like him. But now I can like him because he's, you know, a humble man.
Yeah, I think that's usually like I didn't know Kisumai, but it was like my general impression of him, and I was just like, and I was like, I don't know if I like that. I think that's also like it's not even just Kisumai, it's other groups too. They go through those like phases where they try really hard to act a certain way because they think it's what people like. But at the end of the day, I think you don't have to try that hard to get people to like you.
Yeah.
You can just be yourself, and that's enough, I think. Like, you don't have to put on a persona.
That's generally when, like, the popularity starts rising, I feel like, is when they're like, okay, we don't have to be this way.
When they can be themselves.
Just be yourself.
Like, I am lame and I am a dork, and you're just gonna have to love me this way.
Oh, and I love them that way.
Yes, I love that.
I specifically love them specifically that way, yes. Which is why I love Kis-My.
Agreed.
Because they're all lame.
They really are.
To various degrees.
But they're so cute.
They really, really are.
The lamer they are, the
so
more
cute.
I like them.
Kis-My-Ft2 just shows me more and more that they're just like,
And they support each other's lameness.
Yeah, they really do.
Even if they make fun of each other.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely, yep.
It's all in good fun.
Yeah.
It's also like, I guess, I didn't pay attention really in the early years, but their energy mellowed out, or like they've accepted each other and the energy kind of shifted. I don't know what it is.
Well, they had a whole era where they were like basically separated into two groups.
Yeah.
I don't even know when it started because I'm not familiar. I
In
just
the
know.
beginning.
Oh, ever since the beginning.
Literally since their debut.
Oh my god.
Because if you watch the music videos or even listen to the songs, the line distribution,
Oh yes, it's
Yeah.
awful.
yeah,
It's criminal.
it took till like, I don't know, till when,
2016. About then.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. About there. 2015 to 16, I think, is when it started to mellow out. For the people that don't know, Kis-My, when they debuted, were unofficially split into two groups, with Kitayama, Tamamori, and Fujigaya as the front three, and the other four members as the back three. And when they debuted, also, their search results, when you would look them up, had Kis-My-Ft2 and then Busaiku, which means ugly, which is insane because number one, they are all hot, and also number two, that's so rude, which is where their show Kis-My Busaiku name came from, to show the people that number one, they were not ugly, and that they had like cool things about themselves, cool aspects of themselves. But the back four, Yoko, Miyata, Senga, and Nikaido, I think after a year were put in a kind of subunit called Busaiku that was produced by their Dai senpai Nakai, and they released like 4 singles, I think, and an album.
2 albums? 1 album?
2 albums? They had 4 singles, I think, and 1 album. And a DVD. That was just the 4 of them. Their first single was basically just about how they are in the back, but like they're doing their best, and they're without the 4 of them, the front 3 wouldn't shine without us, you know. I adore that song. It's really funny. For some reason, all of their songs have something to do with farting. I don't know.
Oh yes.
I feel like they think if they act silly, then no one can call them out on being kind of dumb.
True. They're basically owning it. They're owning it.
Yeah.
They were really owning it. Yeah.
No, they were.
Oh yeah, they were working it.
It was funny. I loved it. Those 4 members were they were treated poorly by the company, I would say.
Yes.
More than the members. The three other members loved them, of course, and they would talk about how the other, the four Busaiku boys would be mistreated. They would have, their costumes would not be nearly as high quality or fancy as the other three. Their bento would not be as nice as the other three. Yeah.
That bad?
I mean, at least that was shown in like 1 or 2 episodes of Busaiku. I don't know if that was for real or if they were just, playing a gag. They did not have nearly as many lines in the songs, and also were not shown as much in the PVs.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very obvious that there was a huge split, and I hated that. Obviously, I think most fans hated that. I don't really understand why that happened, because none of the members wanted it. Like they were all very close with each other. They had been together for 10 years before even debuting. So it's just like, why would you put this wall between them when they're all good friends? This makes no sense.
There were a lot of choices made by the agency around that time that were just whack.
Yeah, I mean, the group in general wasn't treated that well,
No.
I feel like. With just like promotion and resources. It just was not great.
They were in that... It was the weird era where you were kind of like... They debuted ? For like a couple of groups.
Yeah.
That was a rough time.
It was them, AB, and Sexy Zone also debuted during that era, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Kis-My in October. No, in August. Sexy Zone in November, right? And then Ebi in February. So having them being
back
like
to back.
6 months apart, 3 groups debuting 6 months apart is insane, because usually they're 4 years apart.
Or a couple of, like, 2 or something.
It's a few years.
Yeah.
At least
Or
back
at least,
then.
like a year apart.
It was
at the
a
very least.
substantial amount of time so that the new group could, grow,
Yeah.
Establish
themselves, yeah. But those 3 were just...
That made no sense.
Yeah. And even Gaia, in some interview, he made a remark. He's like, oh yeah, we debuted, and then like 3 months later, we were, presenting our kohais that were now debuting. And I'm like, why are they doing this to them?
They clawed their way out of that one, though, I have
they
to
did.
say.
They have worked so hard. I'm so proud of them.
A lot of the groups really had to, like, fight their way.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
like, fight and protect for them. Like, basically advocate for themselves.
Yeah.
There was that weird era that I'm gonna lump West into as well, because after West was
Kinpuri?
Kinpuri?
Yeah. 2018.
No, it was a
And
few
they-
years later.
Yeah, but they were fine. Like, their debut was fine. So, like, it's just that weird
Yeah.
Kis-My-Ft2 West era where it was just like, what is going on? And you felt like they all kind of had to claw their way out of it.
Was West? I thought West... Oh, no. Well...
West was 2014,
West
right?
had that double debut.
Yeah. they had that
the
happen
double
to them. That's
debut.
true. But after that, they were fine, I think.
Yeah, but that's not what this episode is about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now Kis-My is all one cohesive group after about 2016. They're much more equalized among the members. Very happy to see that.
Yeah. And it's very sweet to see that they do like each other, because often, I am at least, often concerned that how much do they really like each other? And YouTube suggests that they do like each other quite a bit, especially when Nika went on his,
Yes.
what do we call that?
His health
Hiatus?
break.
His health break. I don't know if I was calling it a hiatus. A health break makes more sense to
health
me.
break.
And then Senga was on Nika channel being like, well, he was super concerned for me during COVID. He's my really good friend. So of course I'm going to be here to support his YouTube channel when he's not like able to. And I'm like, oh, Senga, that's so sweet of you. Like hearing like Nika's my really good friend. Like he's one of my best friends kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Senga's always looked up to Nika.
I know, I love it.
He's always loved him.
Yeah.
The 2 babies.
Yeah. So cute.
Also, Tama and Miyata are Would you call them best friends? Because they kind of got married on stage. They're married. They're husband and wife. Since they were juniors, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, they were always like attached.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah.
And also, Gaia and
You
Yoko
have Wata
are
and-
besties too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're so cute.
So yeah, they're all besties.
You know.
And it's great because, like, they also kind of intermingle. Senga and Tama are shopping buddies.
Gaia and Miyachi. Oh, the soft. The way he neutralizes Gaia so well. I love it. He just becomes a different person.
It is really automatic, though.
It is.
They just need to stand next to each other,
He's so
and it's
soft.
just like neutralized.
Neutralized.
Have you not noticed?
No, I haven't paid attention, but now I have to.
Oh, it's very apparent.
Yeah, you really have to. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can just watch their that concert they have on YouTube. You watch that and you're like, yeah. There's a good many Mia Gaia moments.
Really? Okay.
I love them together.
Yeah.
If you put Senga and Gaia together, I think I would not survive.
I don't think you would either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, no one can neutralize
Yeah.
Gaia except for Miyachi. So,
It's very strange.
yeah.
I'm so curious what neutralizing means. Like, what does that mean?
It just...
They don't.
Cut this part. When Gaia's with Miyachi, all of the... Okay, come back. And that's what we mean by neutralize. Oh.
Oh.
I see.
I also love that Yoko is just mom.
Yeah.
He's just their mom. Yoko mama, he cooks. He scolds. I love it. He's very
He really does scold.
middle management salary man in a good way. I love it. I love it so much.
That's so funny.
Ever since he started wearing those glasses, I was like, yeah, that's a good look for him.
You know what I discovered that I never knew before, and I'm worried that I'm giving false information, but the man is a poet?
What?
Yeah, he did haiku in one of their videos, right? Like they made him do it a couple times.
This is me trying to remember.
He definitely did. I was like counting. I was like, is this correct number of syllables? I don't know. But
I did not know. He's very talented.
yeah. I mean, I'm mostly here for his motherliness, but yeah. He can also do poetry.
I see. Him and Shori can poetry together.
Yeah.
That's true.
Actually, that would be
Be an experience.
Now I want Kis-My to do Lady Diamond.
Oh my god.
What?
I would die.
What did you say?
I said I want Kis-My to do
Please.
Lady Diamond.
Please. I will pay any amount of money for this to happen. Please.
That would be good.
It would be so funny.
That would be
It
so
would be
good.
funny. Oh my god, who's singing the high notes?
Senga?
Senga.
Yoko.
Yoko?
No.
That's the thing. It's gonna be funny.
Well, it's
Well,
gonna
I
be
mean,
funny
yeah.
if we're going comedic.
It will
yeah.
be comedic.
Okay, funny. It would be really funny if he did Mari's part.
Yeah. And then if you give Nika the haiku, it'd be great.
Oh my
Yes.
god. No, I want him to have to do his own on the spot. Like it's like it's during countdown. It's a live broadcast. He has to do it. He's like, I don't,
Help!
Ken, how do we suggest this to the Jimmy show?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good question.
We have some ideas.
It's worth considering,
It
guys.
very much is.
Think about the comedic.
It will be really funny. Everyone will be talking about it. Please do it.
Guaranteed success.
Sincerely,
Sincerely, all of your fans.
Penlight Chronicles.
Everybody will want to see this. Trust me, bro. I know.
Sample size of 3.
Sample size is 3, but we can extrapolate to everybody on the world.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Oh, Nika. He's such a strange man.
He is. I'm so glad watching him on that live stream. Just the energy that he has now. I was like, I'm so happy to see you this healthy.
I know.
I've never seen them so
baby.
happy too, like the rest of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Especially Senga.
Everybody was so happy to have him
Senga
back.
was like ecstatic.
His bestie, of course.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, Kis-My.
And then I watched his live stream on Nika channel, and he was also full of like energy and happy, and I was like, oh, Nika.
Oh, my idiot boy. I hope he stays healthy.
Yes, I hope so too.
Yes. Seriously. Very concerned. Migraines are no joke.
It was his liver, wasn't it?
Was it his liver?
I think it was his liver.
Oh. I didn't know.
Because all I knew was he was having migraines during the concerts, right?
Yeah, but then like on the live stream they talked about what his actual condition was, and apparently had something to do with his liver. I think he was
My Japanese is not good enough for that
drinking
yet.
too much, perhaps.
Bad child.
Nika.
Bad child.
But I'm glad he's happy, healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm really happy that in Mera Mera, they had a rap that was in the style that Nika would do, so that when he's back, he can do it. Thank you, Kis-My, for thinking about him.
Well, every performance of Curtain Call has that space, and then sometimes it would shine a green light down, and it was very sweet. I do wonder what lines he's taking.
That's true. But I need them to film a new version of Curtain Call with his scenes.
Yes.
And splice it in, please.
Well,
we already have the other 5.
well, there was an empty room.
Exactly. Let's film his room, put it on some exclusive. Okay, I'll pay $5 just for that.
FC content, you mean?
Yes. Or I mean, like, you know, if they have like their next single, and that will be the bonus on the FC bonus or something. I don't know.
That would actually be amazing.
Yeah. I just need it. Okay, he's my second favorite. I need it. Yeah, he always was. Well, technically my third, but
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
but now my second.
Now you're second.
Yes.
No, but yes, somehow they have, for me and Maiko, wormed their way in, and I don't see them
I have no
leaving
idea how.
anytime soon.
Nope.
I'm home.
Nope.
Nope.
Like the title of their album,
They're just
Home.
climbing. Nope. Oh.
Oh. No, that'll be another experience. Okay.
I don't know. I can't stop.
Please.
The few albums that I know. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know their albums. I should. It's one of those, like, now that I've discovered them, I need to trace back apparently close to 14 years of history.
It's not that much. It's only 20 hours of music, I think.
I haven't even caught up on, like, Timeless. Still.
You gotta just play their music. Just all the time. When you're doing anything and everything. That's the only way that I get through 10 years of music at once.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But Zoe went to Synopsis, right?
Yes, I did. My first Kis-My.
Did?
Yeah. I went to... Well, I was convinced to go after meeting other Kis-My fans. And it was like going to be their final stop in the Synopsis Dome tour. So I was like, I might as well. Like, I've never been to Nagoya, and I've never been to Kis-My. So this is the perfect opportunity. So I went. It was amazing. Tama was blonde and buff. Senga was also blonde and buff. And I was living. Absolutely living.
I'm so jealous of you. I just know that I'm extremely jealous of you.
I wish I could transfer, like, my memories and implant them into your brain.
Please, I need it.
Because I was also staring
I
at
haven't loved them
Miyachi,
for 10
too.
years. Please. Stop. You're gonna make me really jealous.
I honestly can't wait till March when Synopsis drops.
Oh my god, me
I need to
too.
buy mine.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Oh,
I'm very excited.
It was a very good concert.
I need to stop.
Highly enjoyable. Oh.
Well, as a first Kis-My concert, that must be amazing. But this is something that I was kind of thinking about, is that, how do I say this without getting in trouble? I find their recorded music not as good as them live.
Really?
Uh-huh. When I got the Best of album, it didn't hit. I was like, I know some of these songs, but it didn't feel... But then I started watching, like, concerts, and I was like, oh, this hits. This feels a lot better. Like, Kis-My is one of those groups where you need to see them in action, I feel like.
I understand.
I mean, I can't relate because I like their music.
I like their music. I really like their
Just an
music.
audio.
But it, like, seeing it live and as a performance makes it, like, it makes it four-dimensional.
I will say, I feel that way about Gaia solos. Because in the audio, I don't really care. I never cared that much. But seeing it, I get it. Seeing it, I get it now.
Yeah.
Oh, Gaia.
Oh, God.
Although I watched his solos before I became a Gaia girly, so I don't know if it would hit different now if I rewatched it.
I'm sure it would.
No. Well, I was the same. I watched Gaia's solos before Gaia made it onto my list. Didn't even know who Gaia really was. So they do hit differently, I have to admit.
Maybe I'll have to revisit.
No, you definitely do.
Yeah, because I would always just... then it's, like, different. Yeah, I was just focused on Senga.
Yeah, the vibe is different when you have a bias.
Yeah, it really
Oh,
is.
God. I'm sorry, tonight is flashing through my eyes.
Now is not the time for that, okay?
I'm like, oh, the new discoveries after switching biases? Oh, no.
No, indeed.
Well,
Yeah. I have a soft spot. My first MV was actually Kiss Damashi. And I didn't even watch the MV because our other mutual friend was like, oh, this was before I got the Best of album. And she was like, I have it. Let me show you this thing. Or I don't think it was the Best of album she had. I don't remember what she had. And then instead of showing me the music video for Kiss Damashi, she only showed me the Tama solo.
really?
So my first Kis-My-Ft2 was the Tama solo.
I'm
Kiss
dead.
Damashi.
You're like, where are the rest of them?
I was like, she's like, you like Tama now.
That was... you got pushed
Yes.
into being a Tama
I mean, it's a good tactic.
It was a tactic. Except I don't think she's a Kis-My fan.
Huh?
No?
No. But I was just like, oh, I got the album. And, like, I'm listening to it. And she's just like, well, guess what I have?
Was this after my 12-hour Psycho stream? When you... I
can't
would assume,
remember.
because how else would you pick Tama? Or is it Hokago?
I picked Tama over Hokago Gaming Live.
Okay, that was before?
Probably. Possibly?
I don't know. Regardless, that's crazy.
I don't know. Anyways. Yep. I think, and then afterwards, my proper first Kis-My-Ft2 was Mr. Fresh.
So good!
So good.
Oh my god, yeah.
So good.
Oh,
So
Oh,
good.
yeah.
It has,
Me
I have a
too.
very soft spot
so
for
great.
that song.
It's a banger.
Kita.
I know. And it makes me feel, I don't know how to put it other than it makes me feel so good when Miyata tells me that I've done a good job. Like, come here, you've done a good job. Yes,
He's
I
my
have
bias.
done a good job.
Hello,
It's been
he's
a
my
day.
bias. That's for me.
Yeah. Very soft spot for that song.
Call me Mr. Fresh.
I wouldn't call this a soft spot, but smoking hot.
Oh, that's so good too.
Oh, that's not a soft spot.
That's why I said I wouldn't call it a soft spot. Oh, Miyachi. Oh, Kita.
I really, really like Heartbreaker.
Me too. I really like their recent songs.
I like it. It makes me sad though.
Oh.
Their recent stuff, I don't know. Yeah, their recent stuff. Well, the song is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But their recent stuff is really good. I don't know if it's recency bias or like the changing styles of music as we go through time or whatever it is, but the newer stuff, so good.
Yeah. I haven't caught up with their newer stuff, but at least the ones with the PVs I quite like. So I would assume, hopefully I would like all the B-sides.
Yeah. I still, maybe Zoe would know. Where's Lemon Pie?
I think Lemon Pie was on Synopsis pop-up store version.
Yeah.
Is that where it is? Okay. Because I couldn't figure it out. I was like, where did
It's
they
such
hide
a
Lemon
cute
Pie?
Yeah, it's on some version.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's so cute. Senga sounds beautiful in it.
It's so cute.
Like during Gaia's
I don't really remember.
Gaia's drama when the song is playing, it's Tama and then Senga, and I was just like every single time just like, ooh, Senga, yes. And not paying attention to the drama anymore, just listening to Senga.
Oh.
Senga's voice has gotten better,
He's learned
better,
how
better.
to like use his like vibrato.
I love his vibrato.
It's so good.
So beautiful.
So
It's
good.
so good.
Ugh, my favorite.
It's so good.
I think the first time I like got chills from his singing was from Tokyo Kiss.
Yes.
They uploaded it on YouTube. And I was like watching it, and I was like, yes, this is a good song. Like, it's a vibe. But that Senga's solo part came up, and I was like, whoa! It just leveled up. And I just like kept on replaying that part. And I was like, this is so good. I'm so glad they put this on YouTube for free.
I know, right? It's so good.
So good. I'm a big fan, big fan.
Oh, yeah.
If no one could tell from this conversation.
I also have a soft spot for the Fear MV.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Zoe's seen it.
Oh, wait. I don't think I've seen it. Wait, actually, maybe I have, but I don't really remember. There's a lot of up-close shots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, according to this episode, everybody's gonna be like, because of the up-close shots, you have a soft spot. Honestly, no. I honestly think the concept of the MV is brilliant. You can also semi-see who the actors of Kis-My are in that one. But in general, I think the concept of the entire MV is brilliant. And it's just done so simply.
I'm just here for the visuals. Sorry. I mean, I love the song. The song sounds great too. But oh my god. Kita. Oh. It really brought me back, that PV. It's Fear and Love Bias.
It's a great PV.
They brought me back.
Love Bias.
So good.
Yeah.
The drama was also really good.
For which?
Love Bias.
Oh, okay.
Which one was that?
I was like,
forget.
Fear was...
It's a Tama drama.
Yes.
Okay.
Fear was Kita.
Fear was Kita,
Love
and that was a
Bias was
very
Tama.
intense drama. It gave me a lot of anxiety.
Oh, no.
But he looked great. So I endured.
Oi. Yeah. I mean, one of my happiest moments last year was, and Zoe missed this, unfortunately, was when we ran into that wild Kis-My fan during the Traja US tour. And she had the really expensive pen light, and I was like, can I borrow this? And it just took those pictures.
Yeah, you looked
of me.
very
I was like, this is
happy.
the happiest
I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
I was so happy.
Jealous.
That thing was hefty.
Yeah?
I remember it being pretty heavy.
Well, it was $80, so
Mm-hmm.
it better be well constructed.
It was very. I love that pen light.
I should have brought my 2-foot pen light.
Two?
It's literally the length of my arm,
Huh?
my entire forearm and hand.
What?
Yeah, the one with the foot steps.
Oh, it's that.
It is
big?
huge.
Wow.
It is the biggest pen light that I
Wow.
have.
Notice me trying to see if you have it on display.
It's this one right here. It goes from the top of my shelf
Oh, right,
my
yeah.
to the bottom
God.
of the red box.
Oh my...
It's huge
Wow.
for no reason.
That is for no reason. Okay. Well, we're closing
Yes.
in on wrap up. So, any more unhinged thoughts? Lay it out now.
Unhinged.
Well,
They're all really, really hot. They're just so hot. Oh my god,
They
they're
are
so hot.
very hot.
Like they've always been hot, but they got so hot and they're just getting even hotter and I don't know how to deal with it.
It's unfair.
well, we've just sent Zoe to
Oh my
the
god.
store to buy
Yes.
all of the
Like
shop
50
pics.
shop photos
So-
at least.
It's not the worst you could do.
And I just bought some secondhand.
So that's kind of, I guess, our feelings and thoughts on Kis-My-Ft2. And we hope that through this, other than listening to us be a kinder version of Unhinged, we hope that you guys will also, if you don't know who Kis-My-Ft2 is, you've learned something and maybe you'll give their YouTube a look, I guess, or check out a video or two. Maybe let us know if our thoughts on their content are the same as your thoughts on their content. But as I say every episode, or I will be saying every episode, we do have a Twitter. That's where you can find us. So you can like and follow us on Twitter. We are at pen_kuro, KURO. And please like and follow us on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to. So, 以上、ペンクロでした。